This video will show you how to use the salvage pumps on the marine rescue vessel, PJ31. The pumps are stored in a black tub, just forward of the boarding door, on the starboard side of the deck.
Slide the black plastic tub out of its location. The 3 pumps are taken out, one at a time. Be sure not to lift the pumps by the electrical cables, as that could damage the wiring. Each pump should be neatly stored with Velcro ties for the electrical cable, and a separate tie for the water hose. The pumps should have the Velcro ties released before use. Each pump has an individual Anderson plug that is inserted into the vessel's power socket. Each connector has a plastic cover to help reduce oxidation of the electrical connectors. If the pumps have been used, they will need to be flushed with fresh water. The black storage tub can be used to achieve this. Fill with water and run pumps allowing water to circulate. After use, ensure you replace the cover on the connector. Coil the cable and replace any Velcro ties on cable and hose before storing pumps. The pumps are connected to 3 Anderson sockets located in the starboard rear compartment. To access, the tow line will need to be moved to the storage location near the cabin door. Once the tow line is removed, open the locker. 3 weatherproof Anderson sockets are located in a vertical line. Each Anderson socket is capable of powering one of the high-power pumps. There is a self-resetting circuit breaker per socket. If there is a short circuit, the breaker will trip, protecting the vessel's electrical system. You do not need to reset the individual, self-resetting breakers. The pumps require a lot of power, so they should not be used in the sockets above the door. To connect the pumps, lift the flap and insert the pump's plug. The plugs can only connect in one way, so there is no need to worry about polarity or inserting the wrong way around. When you have finished with the pump, lift the flap and remove the plug. Power to the Anderson sockets is controlled by a single circuit breaker in the battery switch compartment. Open the compartment door. The starboard engine battery switch must be on and engines running when pumps are in use. The Anderson circuit breaker is rated at 50 amps and located next to the anchor circuit breaker. To switch on, the red lever needs to be pushed up so it is horizontal. The small red button is used to disconnect power or trip the circuit. When the pumps are no longer required, press the small red button to deactivate the circuit. Each pump draws 13 amps of current at 12 volts. Each circuit is limited to 20 amps. Combined circuit is limited to 50 amps. Battery will run for 2 hours with all 3 pumps running. Leave the engines running will help charge the battery from the alternator.
To use the pumps, uncoil the cable and hose. Then, submerge the pump body in the water. This would normally be into water of a disabled vessel, or vessel that has taken on water.
Make sure the water exit hose is pointing overboard. Next, open the rear, starboard locker. Connect the pump's Anderson plug to the vessel's power socket. Remember, the engines should be running, so the batteries do not go flat.
The final step to activate the pump. Open the battery compartment. The starboard battery switch must be on. Activate the breaker by raising the red arm. The pumps start to work immediately. These pumps can run dry for a short time, but try to reposition pumps to ensure water is always flowing. Flushing the pumps with fresh water needs to be performed after every use. The black tub filled with fresh water and the pumps used, as in the demonstration, will achieve this task. Once the pumps have been flushed with fresh water, they can be stowed. Coil the exit hose and cable, and use the cable ties to secure them.
With all 3 pumps in the storage tub, slide it in place. No other items should be stored on the pumps. That includes fenders, lines, or the fire bucket. The fire bucket can be stored securely beside the black tub. The engine flush adapters are kept in the bucket too.
On your next shift, review the pumps, storage solution, and Anderson sockets for familiarization, and ask your skipper if you have any questions on their use.
Thank you for watching this video.